hear some noise in the background. It's my dryer. It's got like 25 minutes left. And I gotta wash and dry my clothes because I don't have no hose. And please don't take how I talk about, you know, things seriously. Don't act like a child. It's just a joke. When I call women bees and hoes, it's only a joke. Calm down. What on earth? Oh, good Lord. Some of these people, I tell you. Oh, damn. That's gonna be crazy. I wish. Look at these idiots. The fuck you do? You get tired? You look at the cameras all like banging up against the fucking barricades and shit. What is wrong with these people? Like, what are you getting out of that? These people are dumb. Oh shit! I swear it. Some Americans really have like some mental problems. Protesters shaking a barrier outside a Hilton, Minneapolis tonight. That's because they're dumb and they have no life and they're just stupid and they just think that by, you know, yeah, exactly. I agree with this guy. He said hook it up to an electric source and then they get electrocuted when they touch it. That'll be nice. I'll laugh. I'll hook up the electrical for it. There's some really stupid people in this world protesting, taking criminals out of your country. I've never heard of something so stupid in my life. How are you going to protest against ICE officers taking criminals out of your country? That don't make no sense. I'm yet to understand what the whole point of protesting against taking criminals out of your country and illegal people out of your country. You're the first ones to say that illegals are taking your job and taking your homes and taking this and fraud and this and that. And then when the president sends ICE to take these people out of there, you're like, nah, don't. We want these idiots here. So if they raped your daughter or they kidnapped you or killed you like they have already, that's okay then. It's okay. All right, cool. No problem. You know what Trump should do? He should say, you know, Minneapolis, you live in your own world. You can have high crime rates. You can get all these illegals over there to destroy your country. I mean, destroy your state by fucking idiots. There's a bunch of mental people in the world, Lucky. Plenty of them. If you're illegally in a country like Bermuda, even in Bermuda, it's the same thing. When a Portuguese guy, I know a lot of Portuguese guys that came here illegally, they work, right? They work illegally here, and they're always looking out for the police or immigration. And then they come here for 2 weeks, they work, and they go back home. And if they like it, they're going to go apply for a permit. But that's wrong in itself, you know? You shouldn't be doing that. You should come here for a vacation and not work. But what they do is they get them for cheap labor, and then they send them back home with some cash, and they're happy. I worked with an illegal Portuguese guy one time. Excuse me. Hold on a second. Bless me. I worked with an illegal guy one time, and I didn't know he was. And I told him, "Oh, go by the street, go towards the street, and meet the guy at the truck so you can help him offload." And he goes, "Oh, I can't." I said, "Why not?" He goes, "You gotta go because I'm here illegally, and if somebody sees me on the side of the road working, they can send me back, or I can never come here again." And I was like, "Say that again? You're here what, illegally?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm here on vacation, but I'm working. Please don't tell nobody." I'm like, "Why would you tell me anyway? I could be a snitch." You know, and then I looked at him and I was like, when the boss came, I said, "Look, I need to speak to you real quick. You got me working with this guy illegally. You're going to give me a bad name. This guy working with me." "Oh, why did he tell you that?" I said, "Well, I told him go down by the street by the road and meet you to take offload. Then he told me to go because he's illegally here." Fuck, man, I told him not to say nothing. And I was like, "Well, you're an idiot for having him, here illegally. Put him at your house working. Don't put him at somebody else's house, your client's house, you moron. You could lose this whole job and you can get me in trouble because, they're going to say I knew about it and I'm protecting illegal immigrants." He was all fucking irritated with me after I said that and never really, wanted to say anything to me after that. I said, "Look, I'm not going to go tell nobody. To each their own. That's your problem, not mine. But I'm telling you right now, if the customs or police come around here looking for this guy, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not defending it. I'm going to tell him that he came and told me. I don't care. Nothing to do with me. I have nothing to do with it. You're going to get me in trouble. Hell no. Fuck about your illegal immigrants." My dad, my dad and my grandfather, when my grandfather came here, he came here on a permit. A 6 month to a year permit. Then he got his permit renewed. Then he brought his family here, his wife, his kids, which was my dad and my uncle, years and years ago. Okay? He did everything legally. And I was born here. So this is my fucking country. This is where I was born. Even though my grandfather came here as a real legal immigrant and he didn't want to live here. He wanted to go back home. He had a house back in Portugal. He didn't want to live here, but he didn't get there. He got sick and died. Yeah, you got to. If you go through the process, then you shouldn't have nothing to worry about. Why are you running from ICE or going against them? It's so fucking dumb. It's like the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life, how these people are acting in Minneapolis. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, if you're impeding these guys from doing their job, then how do you expect them to act? You're committing a crime by impeding these guys. So when Obama did it years ago and 56 people died, it was okay, right? Because he was a Democrat and he was your great leader. But Trump does it and only 2 people have died on their own, out of their own stupidity. If you watch the videos, it tells you, you see it clear as day. They were trying to harm the officers, and they did. So they fucked around and found out. I don't care how anybody takes it. Fuck you people. People want to live if you people want to live in a lie for the rest of your life, and you want to watch a video that shows you the truth, and you want to lie about it, then you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot if you think that what you're looking at is true. I know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the two people that died, they did it to themselves. They put themselves in the line of fire. If you wasn't doing dumb shit, you'd be alive right now. And you could still protest, but you didn't. You fucked around and found out. And that's your fault. And don't tell me I'm not telling the truth, because I saw the videos. I saw everything. It's clear as day. It's sad that they had to die. It's sad that, they put themselves in a position to die. There's only so much you can take. Yeah, exactly. They should just stay away. But they're being encouraged to do it, which is dumb. Yeah, that crazy ass person. That pretty guy, yeah. Ain't nothing pretty about him. He's an idiot. He could be alive too if he didn't go the second. He got away with the first thing, right? Yeah. Somebody made a meme the other day, how is ICE doing? And they put both of their pictures and put pretty good. I had a good laugh. I thought it was a pretty good meme. But I don't like when people die, and get shot for stupid shit. None of them should have died, but they did it to themselves. And the pretty guy, he went after ICE twice. He kicked the fucking light right off. He spit on the guy and kicked the light right off the van. And then they came out and arrested him and apparently broke one of his ribs. And then 10 days later, you come back out and do the same shit again. And you got a loaded gun on you with pure rounds. So what does that mean? That means that you're out there to do some damage. And then you want to sit there and act like the guy's a hero. And then another dumb woman goes and pick up like a grenade thing or whatever, like a flash grenade that ICE threw towards the people. She went and pick it up and lost her finger. Like, how stupid are you people? Like, get away from these people. Leave these people alone. You let these people do their job. If you don't like it, just leave it alone. Protest and stop getting in the way. But that pretty guy, he should have got locked up for a good bit. So that way he wouldn't be out there the second time to do more damage. So I blame the officers. I blame the system to not let that guy come out. But what it is the mayor or the governor say, yeah, you did your job. We'll let you back out on the streets. Because the Minneapolis police aren't cooperating with ICE anyway. When he got shot and killed. If I were to kick a police officer's van and knock his light off and resist arrest, I would not be here sitting here. I'd be locked up for a while. And that guy should have been locked up for a while. That way he wouldn't have to come back out and get killed. And the media is making it seem like it's ICE's fault. All right there, media. You keep lying to everybody. And then everybody's like, look at the video. Exactly. Look at the video. Look what he did. If he didn't do anything, he'd be all right. You put yourself in your own predicaments. Just like that dumbass woman that drove. She didn't want to get out of her car and drove away. When you're in the road blocking traffic and then you go towards an officer, right? And you hit him and he kills you. What do you expect them to do? And then you leave your wife behind or your girlfriend. That shit's even more hilarious. I think he did get locked up, but they let him out. See, he probably got out on bail, or the government probably said, hey, good job, Alex. Go back out there and do more damage, buddy. You're doing a great job. Then you got the man killed. And then you want to go to the place he got killed and sit there as a governor and be like, oh, yeah, it's so sad he's gone. It's your fault, moron. You let him come back out on the streets. There's the blood of those people on there, the government and the Governor Waltz and Mayor Frey guy. Those two morons. They're the ones that are doing this. And then you got the nerve to say, oh, they're protesting peacefully. No, they're not. Spitting on people and kicking someone's light off the truck, off the van, is not peacefully protesting. People are crazy. And I don't really like to talk about, politics and shit on here, but like when you're sitting there lying to people, every day, it's crazy. Like you think we're not watching these videos? You think we don't know? And his wife, this guy Alex Pretty's wife, came on, right? Hey, love and life, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm just talking about the crazy people in Minneapolis. I shouldn't be, but it's just a conversation. People get offended. That's their problem. But even his wife spoke out the other day, and she said that he lived a dual life. He was a dedicated nurse, and he was radicalized, and he is a controlling, abusive husband at home. And that's why she got a divorce from him, because he was very abusive and controlling. And you can see from the videos how angry this guy is, you know. And she said that he participated with the protesters during George Floyd back in 2020. So he's a known pain in the ass, and your own wife left you because you're a fucking pain in the ass. And then you see both videos where he was a pain in the ass. And that's why they probably say, you know what, this guy don't learn. So it's time to, get rid of you. You think God don't know? You think God don't see ugly? That's why that saying is out there more and more now. You fuck around, you find out. And that's exactly what happened. You fucked around and now you found out. To not do that shit no more. I had to turn off my dryer. But hey, to each their own. If you want to live in a lie, that's up to you. But I saw both videos. I saw all the videos with those two people getting shot and killed, and they did it to themselves. Just like everybody says, if you're home and not doing nothing, then nothing will happen to you. And how are you gonna feel sympathy for people who do dumb shit? I don't care if they're American citizens; they're a nuisance. Stay the fuck home and none of your damn business what these people are doing. Exactly. That's exactly what that lady Megan Kelly said. She says, you know why I didn't get shot and killed this weekend? Because I was home minding my own fucking business, where you idiots should be home minding your own business too. And the thing is, it's cold as heck out there. And these morons are on the streets in snow, walking around protesting like a bunch of morons, protesting for criminals. It was the same thing during the George Floyd riots. You're protesting for a criminal. The guy was a criminal. He was a known criminal. He was a known drug addict. Didn't you see the video? The man resisted a million times. Like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, you can't see these fucking people are a nuisance. Like, fuck. Then you want to go around protesting fucking bullshit that don't make no sense. People are so dumb, man. It's just like I get so sick and tired of people like defending criminals and defending people who like are just out there doing dumb shit. Don't you want these people away from you? Like, don't you want? That's why people don't really go nowhere, because there's so many criminals and so much fucked up people in the world. If that happened, it could have happened to. It happens to a lot of people. A lot of people get killed for no reason, and some people get killed because of their own stupidity. If you comply and you do what you have to do, then 9 out of 10 times you're going to be alive at the end of the day. And if you feel like you're not guilty and you're like you can go to court and you have footage and you'll get away, you'll get a good check and you'll get compensated for the bullshit that people probably did to you. It happens millions of times. All these people that die, they all do it to themselves. You do it to yourselves. And how many times do people say, look, when the police come, they tell you put your hands up, get the fuck out of the car, just do it. It's better than dying. If you get roughed up a bit or something bad happens to you, there's body cams, there's your camera, there's your phone, there's witnesses. So, if you get lucky enough, you can win in court. And that's what you should do. It's better than dying. I don't understand what the mentality of these morons in this world are. Like, it don't make no sense to me. Same thing in Bermuda. It's the same thing. Exactly. In Bermuda, there's a big problem right now with a lot of people don't want to pay their license and insurance of their vehicles or their motorcycles because it's expensive, right? Every year you got to pay for your car insurance, and every year you got to pay to have it on the road, like license it. And your license, your driver's license or bike motorcycle license has to be valid. And that lasts like 8 years, and you pay like $190 to go get it. You get a picture and get your license done, right? Usually it lasts 8 to 10 years, I think, because your appearance looks different, right? Obviously. So so you can't spend $200 on a license and then spend like $1,000 something for your license for your car, and then another $1,000 something for your car insurance, so you don't get it. And then when you get into an accident, then you got to pay for that person's shit, your person's shit, and then you go to court and you pay double the amount you would have paid if you had your shit on the road and you were all squared up with your license and your insurance. So a guy came on TikTok yesterday and was dissing the shit out of Bermudians and how you guys are so dumb. You're driving your vehicles unlicensed, uninsured. You don't even have a damn license. And then when you get caught, you're like, oh, fuck the police. How does that make any sense? Why is it, oh, I got caught, fuck the police? No, it's fuck you, dumbass. You're the one who doesn't have everything legit. So if I get pulled over right now in my van and they say, look, it's a random check, sir, we need your license. Sure, here you go. And I'll be happy as fucks to give him my license and my paperwork. You know why? Because I'm legit. So when he sees me again, he'll be like, yeah, that guy's legit. He's cool. We saw him the other day. See that guy in the Marks maintenance van? Yeah, he's good. Let him wave him on. Yeah, go ahead, bro. You won't be checking me no more because I'm legit. Why don't you want a legit way of life and not be pulled over by the police? And then when you get caught, it's fuck the system and fuck the police. You don't make no sense. How does that make any sense? You think the government, why don't you go protest to the government that you're poor and you're not making no money and you're a lazy fuckface and you want to get free insurance and free license because you feel like you should drive your car on the road, and if somebody hits you, you just take 20 years to pay him. And then people wonder why I say what I say, and then they get mad at me because they say, oh, well, not everybody's like you, Mark, this and that. I'm not fucking rich. I have to pay $4,000 every year to keep my van on the road, license and insurance, because it's brand new. So I have to work to make that $4,000 to pay for that shit every year, because I have a Sunday permit too. So I can drive on Sundays in that van and be legit. And that costs an extra $100 and something just to have the permit. Because if one of my clients call me and say, I have an emergency on Sunday, I can go on my van and work on a Sunday legitly with a permit. So like, what's the problem? So if you have a business where you're just going to pay for whatever you want, and in your life, I'm going to pay for whatever I want. That's why I agree with the guy that came on TikTok from Bermuda. He dissed the shit out of people here. He said, "What the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, how can you like even how can you be like that? Like, what the fuck is your problem? Just pay your dues and so you won't be in trouble." I pay for all my bills. You know why? Because I don't want nobody knocking on my door telling me I owe them money. And if you own a business and you don't pay your bills, that looks very bad on you and your business. So when somebody says, "Hey, you know Mark's maintenance?" "Oh yeah." "Oh yeah, he got did you see he was in the newspaper? He hasn't paid his pension in years. He hasn't paid for this in years." Or, you know, "He's this and he's that. He don't pay and he robbed me." You think I want that fucking name? Hell no. I don't want people talking about me like that, because then I ain't gonna get no work. Oh, I don't want to deal with a person like that. Or you saw Mark, he got caught for no license and insurance of his van, but yet he's got his new van and he thinks he's all great and he goes around saying he's got work. You think I want to look like some damn fool? And then people are gonna like, "Don't hire him. He's an idiot. He don't even pay for his own insurance and license of his vehicle." All that shit it makes your business look bad and it makes you look bad and it don't get you no work. You're gonna have to like show some type of accountability and prove to people that, hey, look, it was a mistake I made, and then that's it. And show that you're worthy of getting work again. Because your reputation is built in years and lost in minutes and lost by one mistake. But apparently nobody understands that in the world. Exactly. Ignorance is bliss, ignorance is bliss here too. I talk shit about Americans and how dumb they are and what they're doing by protesting bullshit. But I tell you one thing, in Bermuda, it's the same thing. There's a lot of dumbass people here. Like I just told you, they don't pay their license and insurance. They're driving around and they have an accident and then they ended up paying all this damn money. I'll tell you a story that what happened here to my cousin. And I'm not telling people that she's my cousin either. When people talk about her, I'm like, yeah, I know her. I'm not gonna tell her that she's my cousin. So this dumbass woman, right? She got drunk and she was driving home and she lost control of her car and she hit a utility pole. A utility pole is a pole that holds telephone, cable, and electricity. So she hit this pole at like 3 something in the morning on her way home. She hit the pole so hard with her car that it took a week to fix everything. And you know what the bill that they gave her for? Almost $100,000 she has to pay in damages. And she had insurance. But she did such a fucked up thing on that. She hit that pole so bad that it destroyed the pole. So she had to pay the electrical company for 3 days straight to fix it. And all those people were without electricity for a while. So all the aggravation and all the shit that she caused and damage and traffic and everything else, they blasted her all over the news. When I saw her name, I was like, "Oh, look at my cousin, this dumbass woman, probably drunk on her way home, acting stupid." And sure as hell, bang, there you go. So not only did she lose her car because it got totaled, she had to pay $100,000 for all the damages for that she done, just because you wanted to go get drunk that night and hit a telephone and hit a utility pole. And now she has that on her record for the rest of her life. You were the dumb bitch that hit a utility pole and inconvenienced everybody because you wanted to go get drunk, or you wanted to just be a dumbass and drive, or whatever happened. I'm sure she was drunk. Then people wonder why I stay home and mind my business. I don't want to even be on these damn roads. Hey Dan, how you doing, brother? How did the appointment go today, or are you still waiting? And this is why I talk about things like this on here, because sometimes people need to hear, like, If you're listening and you're doing these dumbass things, remember, there's gonna be consequences for your actions. You're gonna get karma for your stupidity. And when you do, I don't want to hear you cry over to me talking about, oh, Mark, you don't understand. I have such a fucked up life. Oh my God. I don't want to hear it. Your life is fucked up because you want it to be. Don't blame me. I've had a lot of bad shit happen to me in the last couple months. Do you see me complaining and blaming somebody? Oh boy. Later in the afternoon. Okay, good, bro. How was the birthday bash last night? Was it good? Guess whose birthday is today? Ilda. Ilda's birthday is today. So if you see Ilda in her travels, she came in last night to to visit me, and I told her to come here today on her birthday, and I'll give her a reading as her gift. So yeah, it's her birthday today. If you see her, say happy birthday. And then I think Ninja that comes in here, my friend Ninja, she'll be on. I think she's February 2nd, if I'm correct. Her birthday is on Monday, I think. I think it's the second or the first or the second, something like that. I know she's next, and then me next Friday. I'm sure there's a few other people that I know that their birthdays are here. I can't remember. Mama was okay, but she wanted a different lemon filling. Beggars can't be choosers. I like lemon filling too. Must be an Aquarius thing, I guess. I like lemon meringue pie, lemon juice. I like lemon tarts. I like lemon stuff. Lemon's nice. It's okay. It's okay, mama. He should have got you lemon filling. I agree. Usually Aquarius has got what we want. Or else we're gonna hear our mouths. So you better get us that next time, or we're gonna remind you again. Oh well, it's life. Anyway, I'm glad that everybody is doing good so far today. The energy seems good today. So that's good. Looking at the crazy news. All these crazy things on the news today again. As you can see above my head, we got rain here and there. It's been very cool today. It's sunny right now, but it was pretty shitty earlier. Otherwise, that it's all good. I spoke to mommy today. She's okay. I'm sure you can hear the wind in the background. It's going crazy. That's a good thing. Oh, good Lord have mercy. Good Lord have mercy. That's a good thing. Mac and cheese and a cold beer is a good situation to be in. Back in the day, I'll take that any day. Now I just take the mac and cheese and a cold bottle of water or a drink. No beer here. No beer for me. I can hear a red bird chirping outside like crazy. I'm surprised birds are outside right now. It's so freaking windy. It's like 40-mile-an-hour winds out here, 20 to 40. I feel like some mac and cheese now for dinner. Shit, sounds good. I don't even know what the heck I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. Last night I had pizza. I still got like 2 slices left over for my lunch. I came on this morning and made breakfast live. Tanya and Lucky were here. Watched me make breakfast, and then that was in it for like 20 minutes, and then I left. Oh, there he is. There's the red bird, a big ass red bird too. And of course, when I looked, he flew by. I had a piece of bacon left over, and I crunched it all up and put it outside. So he must be looking at it on the wall. I put some there, so he might be looking at it. Maybe that's why he's around. I have nobody. I have no animal to give my spare food to except for birds and chickens now, and sometimes the cat. He comes around here, the outdoor cat. Diamond used to eat all the leftovers, but now I have to find other animals to eat it. I don't like throwing food in the trash. Yeah, every time I got a pizza, I never eat the whole thing anyway. Like one time. Very rarely I'll eat all 4 slices at once. I ate 2 slices yesterday for dinner, and I'm probably gonna have the other 2 slices in probably like an hour from now. But I don't even know what I'm gonna make. Yeah, I cook all the time. I have to, man, because like if I don't, like I hate takeout. To be honest, I don't like buying food. Is so expensive for takeout, and then a lot of times a lot of that shit's heated up. Like if you ever go to like a place where there's like a buffet and you see like peas and rice or any type of rice, if you go there the next day and you see the same rice, most likely those guys did not. They did not put a batch of new rice in there. The old rice will be in there too. And you can tell when you eat the rice, you'll get one of those hard pieces of rice. That's from the day before, and that shit will kill you. You know. So it's very, it's like that's why I don't like to do it. So yeah, that's why I don't like to eat out too much. Yeah, exactly. It was like today, this morning, when I took out the package of bacon, it looked like it only had 3 slices in there, and it had four because I couldn't, I didn't really count it properly, but it was four instead of three because it was all stuck together. It's like the last 4 pieces of bacon. So I made all four, not to put it back in the fridge. I said I might as well just make all four. Fuck it. And then I ended up eating two in my sandwich, and then I ate one on the side, and then I took the other one. I couldn't eat it, so I took it outside and crunched it all up and put it on the wall for the birds. So the birds had bacon bits today. And then a red bird just came, just literally just now. So I guess he must have ate some of it. So he must be like, "Oh, dang, we're getting food now." So I never like feeding the birds. I hate that. I rather feed the chickens. But I didn't feel like going down the hill just to go give food to the chickens. So I gave it to some of the birds, and then I got a red bird come by. So that's nice. Red bird's always spirit. Big ass red bird too flew by, and he was chirping over there for a bit. So I guess he must have ate some of the bacon, which is good. I'm glad I could feed the animals. I don't want to throw a piece of bacon in the trash if I can give it to the birds or something. So even though I don't want to, but so what they do is shit all over the place. You're right, love and life. Everything can kill you. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Dan said I changed my clothes and shape so I don't scare the nurses and doctors away. Oh, that's good. Studies say that you're not supposed to get a shower every day or wash your hair every day because it can deteriorate your hair or it can mess up your body. Oh, that sucks. All you gotta do is get a plastic chair, Dan. It's waterproof. The ones that are outside. I got one of those white plastic chairs. That's what I would use. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, a little sponge bath or something. Shit, when I was in the army, during the weekend we couldn't get a bath. I was 3 days, no shower, no nothing. We were out in the field. And then one day it started pouring rain. So I told my boy, I said, look, stay on the lookout, bro. I'm taking off my clothes. I got this bar of soap in here and a towel. I'm gonna wash up real quick. He's like, all right, bro, I'll be right after you. So we ended up taking a bath during some rain that came by. Felt so good. It was during the summertime too. So I know also well about not having a shower or a bath for a couple of days. Being in the army, you just have to deal with it. Yeah, I ended up buying a walker for my dad, and now I have a spare walker at the house. I spent $70 on it. It's called Medical House of Bermuda, and they always have like medical stuff for sale. Yeah, there you go, Dan. See, he'd be all right. If sis don't do it for a while, then long as I ain't got to smell it, then I'm good. Sometimes you get a shower or whatever, and your armpits still come out stinking, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's just some people have those radioactive armpits. That's like me during the summer. I sweat like a pig. I'm constantly sweating all the time. I sweat a lot from my head, you know? Yeah, I do use soap. That's the thing. My sister gave me this nice body wash from her job. It's like this lavender body wash. And what I do is I take some of that lavender body wash and I wash my armpits with it because it makes my armpits smell so nice. Because I don't like to put on deodorant every single day because it's sticky, right? And I hate it. The roll on type, I use like degree deodorant. And I hate using it sometimes because it mucks up my shirts, makes it yellowish underneath my shirts and shit. And it's just a pain in the ass. It's annoying. Got jokes today. Well, yeah, it happens. But I told my sister that lavender body wash works. Makes my armpits smell good. And my friend says you got to use the spray. You got to use that spray deodorant. I'm like, no, no, hell no. I want no aerosol spray can shit all up in my armpits. I said I just put a little bit on so it doesn't get all sticky and shit. It's like annoying. I'm yet to find like a decent underarm deodorant that doesn't fuck up my clothes and doesn't make me feel all shitty. Smells good, but it's annoying. Yeah, that's a good idea. Sometimes you have no choice but to do that. I can't stand that. A lot of guys they perspire underneath their armpits and shit. Plenty of them. It's gross. Oh, that's cool, Dan. I don't really like fragrances and soaps and arm deodorant. Like the smell of it is nasty. I don't like it. It's too much. Even like my nephews, they put on so much cologne, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like the whole house smells like you. It's disgusting. I don't even use cologne. I can't stand it. It's too stinky. It's too like powerful. Or he could just use it as a trail, you know. Everybody always says that you smell like a French or that's like a saying here. If you smell like extra good or extra like perfumey or cologne-ish, if you're like extra, it's like, oh my god, you smell like a French hoe. Yeah, I use toothpicks a lot. I did a live one time when I played music. I had the toothpick in my mouth, and my nephew screenshotted me, and he uses it as a meme now when we're in our chat. And every time he sees me play music now, he says, "Where's the toothpick, bro?" And I'm like, "You just called me at a day where I ate fucking chicken and I had all this shit in my teeth, and I forgot to. I just kept it in my mouth. I didn't really care." Actually, let me see if I can find it. He was like, "This guy thinks he's a gangster with a toothpick in his mouth." I said, "No, toothpicks are for take shit out of your mouth, your teeth. I mean." Oh, here it is. Look at Marky playing with a gold chain, fresh haircut, toothpick in my mouth, headphones on, DJing. That was one night on TikTok. My nephew was roaring. He was laughing so much. He goes, "Yo, bro, what's with the toothpick?" Shit was funny. Yeah, it was funny. These guys, they like talking shit all the time. That's what they do. He looked like a Sicilian cooking over the flat top. That's a good one. Yeah, it is a sign for sure, Tanya. I definitely agree with that. That's the toothpick thing is definitely a sign. Paper towel. When we see that, like how people say, you find a dime on the ground or a penny, like or something like that. You find it on the ground. It's a sign that spirit is there. So I totally agree with the toothpick and finding things all over your house. Yes, lucky if you want to, as long as it's not a porn channel or a bad channel. You might not be able to type it in here, but if you can, if it works, go ahead. I don't care. It don't bother me. As long as you're not going to get in trouble for it. Because sometimes when you put channels, when you put a link in here, it won't work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It all depends. But if it works, go for it. I don't care. It don't bother me. I don't think there's any cat or dog that doesn't like chicken. Chicken and fish is like what dogs and cats love, and ham. Diamond's favorite, like Diamond's favorite food, like food that people eat, is ham. When I used to cut up pieces of ham to put in like a ham omelet, she would hear the scissors going click click click, and she knew I was cutting the ham up because that's the only thing I really cut up fine. So I take like a slab of ham and I'll cut it all up in pieces and I'll put it in a ham and cheese omelet. And she'll hear it and she'll smell the ham and she'll look at me as if to say, I hope you're gonna give it to me. And I would give her it to her all the time. Love and life. You know what the best natural remedy for a deodorant is? Is rubbing alcohol. That's what I use many times. Is rubbing alcohol. You smell nice and fresh. It's that good shit. Let me see. Uh, uh, I typed that in the search bar, but I don't get anything. Lucky. Let me see if I type it a different way if it'll work. Nope. Let me see. Nope. It doesn't show me anything on that site. It's saying it doesn't even exist on YouTube. It doesn't show me nothing here. Not sure why not, but it just shows me all sorts of other shit. Nope, I don't see anything here. Nothing. All I did was type what you typed in the chat. I typed whatever you typed in the chat, Bubble Tails PH. I typed that into YouTube search and YouTube, the top part, and nothing came up. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. That's all I do. Just type it in there, and nothing came up. I did it twice. I did it in the search bar, and I did it in the top piece. Nada. Let me see if I do it this way. Tail PH. Let me see if it works. This it said this site cannot be reached. So I tried it 3 different ways now, and it still didn't show me anything. So I literally just did that, and it didn't show up. Let me see. Let me try it this way then. It says this page isn't available. Try searching for something else. That's what it keeps telling me. It tells me that. Okay, it says tails. See, you didn't put an S on there before. Oh, the things I have to deal with people. See what I mean? Let me try putting the S on here then. Nope, it says says it's not found. Doesn't matter how you spell it. It says this page isn't available. I've done everything that you said to do, and I don't get any. I don't know if anybody else is having problems doing it, but maybe it's me. I don't know. I typed it in a million ways and it doesn't show. I'm not surprised it's you. Oh boy. Here I am trying to subscribe to this channel. Help out Lucky so people don't say I'm fucked up. And she doesn't say I'm fucked up, and it don't work. Bullshit. See? See what happens when you be bullshit? Okay, now it works because you sent me the link. The link you sent me just now works. I just subscribed to your channel so you don't talk no shit. Because I know how you are. Mark, what did I do? I'm gonna put report user. No, I'm only joking. You only got 1 subscriber. Now I'm the second. You be bullshitting, woman. You be bullshitting. See? I knew it. I knew you'd be bullshitting. and I'll follow your Facebook page. It says follow. I press follow. And then you have an Instagram link here. Let me see the Instagram link. And I'll follow your Instagram link too. There you go. And then you have a TikTok link here too. And I'll follow your TikTok link as well. There you go. All followed, subscribed, so you can't talk no shit about me. Mark doesn't support me. Mark hates me. Oh my god. Fucking things I gotta do for people, I tell you. There you go. It's very painful. And my friend's on live. Let me go say hello to her real quick. Say hello to my friend Amy. If you guys don't know my friend Amy, she has a channel called Truly Divine Tarot. She's on like 24/7, and she has like $5 questions. I just said hello to her. Give her a like. Say hello. She comes in here from time to time, says hello to me. They always like spreading love. That's how I am. Even though some people talk shit about me, it's all good. I don't care. Say what you wanna say. I support who I want to. That's not who I'm talking about. I haven't seen Themis in a while, but that's not who I'm talking about. Themis, I haven't seen for a while. Last time I spoke to her, I read for her in her chat room about her dad. She was very grateful. Apparently, Amazon laid off 16,000 people. That's not good. I was just gonna do something just now. What was I saying? Oh, look at that. Huge leak. Dems caught organizing protests to hide Somali fraud in Minnesota. Why am I not surprised? You can tell it's fraud. They even spelled the damn sign wrong. That's how dumb they are. You're asking to be investigated. Dum da dum dum dum. Oh right, I was gonna go check Themis. That's what I was gonna do. Let me check to see if she's okay. Simas de amor. I like her. She's so cool. She's a nice person. I meant to ask you. Let me see. Yeah, she uploaded 2 days ago. She uploaded 2 days ago. She got 99 subscribers now. Yay! She's almost on 100. I should subscribe to her from my other channel. Actually, that's a good idea. And I can give her 100. Actually, let me do that. Let me subscribe to her from my other Marky Mark channel. Oh, here we go. It went right to it. Yay! Subscribe. Hey, now she has 100. Yay! Cool. All right. That's a good thing, even though sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. There's what was I gonna say? You remember years ago, and you were in Chris's room when we were all in there, right? Or did I meet you just in Secret's room? Where did I meet you to? In Chris's room or Secret's room? That way I can ask you if you know this person, if you remember this person. Yeah, I thought so. So do you remember? I'm almost sure that she came in Chris's room. That's where I met her. You remember a girl named Toya? Toyah? You remember her at all? Because she was one of the first people I met in Chris's room. Was Toya and Jocelyn. I still have Jocelyn and her on my Facebook from way back. I used to know them. I don't think I met you through. I don't think Toya was in Chris's room. I can't remember where I met her from. I might have met her from somewhere else. But I did tell her about Chris's room back then, and she came in there, I think, once or twice. Or I think she came in there for a few times. I don't think you know her. But she's someone that she started a cooking channel last week, and I subscribed to her. But if you don't know her, then it don't make sense. I don't know if she met you guys. I bring her over there because she used to get readings and like readings and shit too. And then my other friend Nelly, she was cool as fuck too. I still got her on social media. I still got all my original friends from back then, all on my social media except for TFF. TFF and the other idiot that caused problems with me and his hoe. Those are the only ones, and well, I wouldn't say the only ones, and the other people I mentioned earlier, they're no longer on my social media. But I mean like social media friends in the chat. I still got majority of them. People are so dumb. I think people like getting pepper sprayed. Another woman pepper sprayed in Santa Barbara, California. There's idiots everywhere. All because they're blocking the roads. Like, you're so dumb. Good, she got a nice dose of pepper spray in her face. And Anna Navarro from CNN said Alex Pretty was the perfect guy. Yeah, go ask his wife if he's the perfect guy. Dum, da, dum, dum, dum. Frank actually, I think Frank deleted me or blocked me when TFF like corrupted him not to speak to me no more. I liked Frank. Frank was cool as fuck. He made me laugh, man. We guys always, had a good time. I always supported him. He came support me. He used to get readings from me and shit about his the chick he was dating at the time. He used to ask me about her and get readings from me and all that. He used to come in and donate her. I used to do readings for him for free because he was cool as fuck. He was always nice to me. I used to always support him, man. He used to talk a lot of shit, man. We guys had a good time. I used to wait for his live to finish and then I'll go live. I respected the shit out of Frank. But unfortunately, that hoe corrupted him to probably block me because I never saw him after that. But yeah, people are so evil, man. They always do shit like, you know. Julia, I only know her from Secret's Room. I think I met her at Secret's Room through you guys. She was always nice. I think she was a mod there somewhere. She was a mod in somebody's room, and she always was very nice to me. I have her on Instagram. She added me on Instagram years ago. I still have her. She's a nice chick. I like her. She's cool. Like she didn't choose sides after that either. Julia is actually a very decent person. She never chose like sides, and she was cool with that with TFF too. Hey, myself, how you doing? How's it going? Well, that's good. I don't think Frank has his channel anymore, does he? He doesn't do readings no more. I don't think he does. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I never forget when she made me a mod in her room. I was like, I didn't ask to be a moderator. It's cool. I said, I'm just here helping out, hanging out with all these women. And then that was it. She made me a mod and it turned upside down. 'Cause everybody got mad. He made Mark a mod. No. And then she used to come in my room and you saw her name clear as day. Everybody's like, what? She's in here? No. And she got a few readings from me too. And everybody was mad. They were jealous. And I'm like, why are you guys mad and jealous for what? I can't be friends with her. You act like she's like a popular, person on YouTube or something. She don't even do readings herself. That's why she's in here. I used to like her though. She was cool, man, until she started preaching all that bullshit to me, talking about God and all that stuff, and then, you know, I can go on and on about it, but I'm not. But yeah, she was another one. She was like preaching about the Bible about all the time and doing dumb shit and acting like she's all godly and religious. If you was, you wouldn't have done what you done to me. And that's what I told her in the email and got no response. All I did was get blocked for no reason. Whatever. It's crazy how people throw shade on you for the things that they believe in. But when it comes to their, how do you feel about, did you ask me how I feel about your beliefs? Because I accepted it. So why can't you accept mine? That's what I told her. If you don't accept my beliefs, but I accept yours, then what's the problem? So you don't accept me because of my beliefs because it's not corresponding with your beliefs. Since when that is a problem to be a friend of a person like that? I'm like, well, whatever, sweetheart. If you want to get rid of me because of my beliefs and I didn't get rid of you because of yours, then you don't make no sense. And then I had to prove that I wasn't against these type of people and that I read for them and I didn't care what they did behind closed doors because it's none of my fucking business. So that's still a problem. And then you want to talk about the Bible and God and this and that. Well, if you were into the Bible and God, then you wouldn't support what we were arguing about. That woman made no sense doing that shit. But I think she got, you know, between a rock and a hard place because of Lisa corrupted her and Helen corrupted her too. They both corrupted her. It was like, we can't let this guy take food off our table. Meanwhile, they got like thousands of subscribers and I didn't even have a couple. All they had was like a couple hundred. And I'm the one taking food off their table. But yet all of you came to me for a reading. That was the most hilarious shit in the world. Those women made no sense. Every time I think about it and I talk about it, I just shake my head and be like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? And here I am still minding my own business and I'm still doing what I'm doing. And I still don't even have nowhere near as much subscribers as they do because that's apparently a big deal, you know? Yeah. But, well, it was a fun room and we were there because we made it fun. You know, we had a great time. But unfortunately, you know who ruined it all? You know what ruined that room a lot? Was this moolah. Money ruined that room. And who people chose ruined that room. Because it was all about money at the end of the day, you see. Apparently, I was taking money off their table. But you're the ones promoting me, though. I never promoted myself, not once in your channel. And you said, hey guys, go see Mark. He read for me and he's amazing. Okay, cool. Thanks. I appreciate you shouting me out. Cool. So a lot of people came my way. So whose fault's that? Mine or yours for promoting me? So you people make no sense. You look like a bunch of morons. And then you wonder why I diss the shit out of you when I have a chance and tell everybody the truth. And they don't go on their channel with receipts and say anything about it because they know it's true, you know? I don't know. It don't make no sense to me, you know? That's one of the reasons why I don't associate with those people or any readers too much because they aggravate me because they just don't want to work together. Any readers I recommend? Yeah, sure. I recommend Marley's Tarot, which is my good friend. She's a real tarot reader. And she'll tell you like it is, and she'll tell you the truth, everything she sees. I'll actually put her link in here. And my friend Amy's really good too, Truly Divine Tarot. Um, I can give you a list of people that I love and would recommend. Also, Rising Storm Tarot. She's my one of my good friends. These people are like sisters to me, you know. I love them all. They're all good readers. They're all people that I care about. I have a list of good readers that I can recommend you. Let me actually go to my list here and get and put the links in here. You can go to that person, which is Amy. You can tell her I sent you. She's a good reader. She's on 24/7. She's a good person and a good reader. I can't guarantee that they're going to say the same things that I can, and I can't guarantee that they're going to, help you, but these are my friends and people who I recommend and people who I go to if I need something. Let me get my friend Marley. There's actually a few readers that I can put in the chat that I don't mind promoting because I love them and I care about them. And if you ever need anybody when I'm not around, these are the people you can go to. Let me see. Where's Marley's channel? But see, Marley's not on all the time. And a lot of these people I'm giving you might not be on all the time. But the person I put in the first link, she's on all the time. So if you ever need an emergency reading, she's always available. Amy's good. I wouldn't put her in there if she wasn't. All right, Lucky, take care. I can't vouch for Rambling Mike, but he's a good reader, but I've never gotten a reading from him. Themis is good too, yes. She's a good reader as well. But yeah, those are the two people I can recommend you that are, my friends. And then I'll give you my friend Rising Storm's page too, because she's on pretty frequent. And she's somebody who read for me on a daily basis back in the day, and she was right about a lot of things. She even did some mediumship for me one time. She was spot on. She's like a sister to me, So I would definitely recommend her for sure. And then Star Lourdes Tarot is another one, my good friend. These are all good readers. I mean, I'm sure I'm missing tons of people, but these are just people that I'm thinking about right now. Like people who actually do readings online. Where the heck is Rising's channel? I'll find it. I have so many channels on here of readers that I know and I deal with, but I'm just going to give you these three because these are the three people that I know that are online available for readings in the chat and things like that, and on the side. There's other people as well, but I haven't seen them online for a bit. And this is my friend Rising Storm Tarot. She's very good. She's an excellent reader. She's been around for years. I've been with her since day one. We've collabed together. We've done readings for people together. So all three of these people, I would say, are online majority of the time, and they do readings. So you can check all three of them out. There's more as well, but they don't really go live every day or like me. Marty goes live every now and then. Um, the first link, Trudy Divine Tarot, she's on 24/7, and Rising is on majority of the time too. But those are the three women that I get readings from and have had good experiences with. I have a lot more I can put on here, but I'll be here all day. But shout out to Star Lourdes Tarot, my friend. She's an amazing reader too. And Brenda, is it what is Brenda's channel? Brenda's also a good reader too. She's very informative. She does like super chat Sundays where you go in there, you send a super chat, and her friend together answer the question. She's another good reader. She's a good friend too. What's her channel's name again? I think it's Brenda Tarot. She's also an excellent reader too. She's very good. She always shouts me out. She's read for me a few times, and I've read for her a few times. I'll paste her thing up here too. I don't mind putting these up here. These are all my good friends. I love them to death. They're very good people. They help me. Um, It's a lot for you to look at. My friend Star Lourdes. If anybody sees this live, they're like, Mark didn't put me up there. No, it's just I have to. If I put everybody here, I mean, my whole chat would be full of links. But I can shout out a few people instead of putting their links. Gypsy Fire Tarot. I got my friend Teresa. She has her channel too. Traveling Gypsy Tarot. That's my friend Teresa. Themis D'Amour. She's got a channel. She does readings like every couple days. The Heart Sense, my friend Lynn. She's good. She reads. She does free questions only. My friend Ashley Vanna. She's got a channel. My friend New Strength Tarot, Erica. She's very good. Who else do I have here? I got a few people. My good friend Tarushi Play Tarot. She's cool. I love her to death. She's my friend. She does like general readings online and stuff. You can actually book a reading with her if you want. But she has her own website and stuff, and she's a good reader too. I've read for her. She's read for me. Anyway, that's a few people I can recommend. There's a lot of other people that I know here, but I haven't seen them lately. But yeah, My Traveling Gypsy is my friend Teresa. That's her That's her site. And Mystical. My friend Mystical. She's a reader, but she hasn't been online lately. There's so many readers that I used to watch, but they don't come on anymore. Yeah, you can subscribe to them all. They're all good people. You know, if you say that Mark sent you, then they'll be like, oh, okay, cool. So they'll hook you up if I sent you. They love me. I love them. I wouldn't put their names there if I didn't like them or can vouch for them. But I can tell you that all five of those people have read for me, and they're very good. And if I'm not around, you're always welcome to go to them. Or if you want to go to them, if you can connect with them better than me, then that's fine. I would be so grateful that you did, you know. But that's just some of the people, and the ones I mentioned by mouth just now. You can check them out too if you want to. They're all good. Everybody I mentioned, I can vouch for that were good for me. But I always tell people sometimes people are good for you, but not good for someone else, you know? So it depends, you know? You can go to 10 readers and you'll probably get 10 different answers. But the main thing is to, if you get the same answer from multiple people, then that spirit just reminding you that, hey, look, this is the answer. Get over it, deal with it. The reason we've given you the same answer from multiple people is because this is the answer. And it's not good to go to multiple people and ask them the same thing over and over, because spirit's going to answer your question. So when you get your question answered by multiple people, like three people, and it's the same answer, then accept it. And that's the answer. And if it isn't the answer and you ended up proving those three people wrong, then that means that you shouldn't get readings or find someone that is right. But sometimes it takes a long time to find the right psychic to connect with you, because that psychic might not have the ability to connect with your side. They only have a connection with their side. Because my understanding is you need to connect with both sides, and the only way you can is if your side is respected for the truth. So when your side and my side connect and it works, then you should keep doing it. And then if you and someone else connect, then you should keep going to that person. And it's never healthy to get too many readings. And I tell people that all the time. Don't get too many readings. It's very unhealthy, very addictive. Because sometimes people come here and I'm right about things, and or anybody can be right about you a lot, and you can get addicted to knowing about every single detail. And because you're coming to somebody who's trusted, that you're going to probably get the answers majority of the time. And then it becomes an obsession, an addiction, and then you end up spending all this money. And then if that psychic is actually worried about your state of mind and your health and your mentality, then they won't do it multiple times. They'll tell you, hey, look, you should take a break. Like what I do. I don't really want people to come here every single day and ask the same shit. Ain't nothing gonna change. Best thing to do is to live your life and just take it day by day. It's okay to get readings, but not every fucking day. And if you do, you're obsessed. OMG, it's Becca. I miss you too. What's going on? How's my little munchkin? She's so freaking cute. The last picture you put up, I'm like, oh my God. Uncle Mark, Grandpa Mark is so proud. What's going on? She's eating baby food now? Ah, that's cute. I'm glad. I hope she's okay. I pray for you guys all the time. Little bananas and apples. Ah, that's cool. That's cute. How's my buddy KK? He's all right. She's crawling too and sits up. She's growing so well. Oh, I'm so glad. That's nice, Becca. I'm so happy that she's okay. Before you know it, she'll be walking around, being a pain in the ass, running around. Honestly, I cherish those moments so much when they're that age. I they're so lovable and kissable and oh my god. Oh god. Damn kid. He's been a pain in the booty. He's been bad at school. Yeah. Sounds about right. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. How does he like feel about his sister? Like is he okay with that? Like does he get jealous or does he like, hug her and, help you with her and stuff? As long as he does that, then I guess it's okay. This weather's so fucking annoying. Kaden must be like, this damn girl's taking all my time. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad. I'm glad that he does that. That's nice. I'm glad he does that. She's good. She's good for some. I'm glad. Ah, that's cool. So cute. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. I'm sure. I always thought that he would be nice there. Oh, he'll say it. Oh, that's cool. I was just about to ask you if he like says her name. That's nice. That's cute. I'm glad he gets along with her. Maybe it's helping him. Maybe it's helping him like maybe it's gonna help with his like speech and maybe he's gonna get better when he hears her start saying things. Maybe he'll feel like maybe like it'll be like a thing where he'll adapt to it. I really hope that that happens for him. That's all I always feel like. Oh, at least he'll take him outside for you. That's a good thing. That's a good boy. Here, go take that shit outside. Hey, a lot of kids won't be like, ooh, that shit stinks. Fuck that. I don't want that shit around me. I know I don't want to do it. Hell no. It's bad enough I gotta smell myself. That's nice. That's nice. I'm glad he helps you. He's the man of the house now, and he's getting older now, so he'll be fine. When he gets even older, you'll see. He'll be even better and better. He'll be help you even more and more. This is good news. I'm glad to hear everything is okay in that area. That's nice. I'm glad he helps you, man. That's so nice. He's come a long way. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. I'm so glad. I'm so happy that he does that. That's so cool. I know you must be happy to see him do that. That's very nice. He doesn't have to hold teddy bears no more. See, he can hold her. She's his new teddy bear. I remember my nephews at that age, man. I was so fucking happy when I saw them. Oh my god. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad that he's doing that both fucking time. I guess he must realize that, that has to happen in order for you to have some sanity in your life. Fuck. Oh, his birthday is coming up too. I know he's an Aquarius like me. Oh, that's good. At least you get a break, to deal with Abigail, and he's doing his part both fucking time. That's good, man. I'm glad things are looking up. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it takes a life-changing experience to understand what's right from wrong. And you guys are getting older. I don't know how an Aquarius doesn't want to be with their children. That's fucking crazy. Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad. At least he could take care of his daughter, I hope. At least he didn't move. He's not neglecting the situation, and he could pink up. Well, I remember the last time I spoke to you, he said that, he kicked you out, and he was saying like, he don't want to deal with you no more and all this bullshit. He was leaving and all this ray ray. So I'm glad it ended up being okay at the end. Well, no relationship is perfect, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, as long as he's being a father to his child and treating you, you know, accordingly, then I guess it's okay, right? There's no perfect relationship. That's impossible. But it sucks that all at the same time. It sucks that people are like that and people do dumb shit. It's fucking annoying, you know. So, well, some people, you know what, people, I bet you that he probably blames his past on how he is and how he saw his parents or whatever, or he'll blame something except for himself. Because that's what most people do that dumb shit. My sister's ex-husband was the same way. Yeah, if you do this, I'm getting a divorce. I used to hear him say it. And I'd be like, fuck, I hope so. And my sister would be like, shut up. I'm like, you just told my sister you want to get a divorce over some stupid argument? Go ahead. We don't fucking need you, you stupid clown. Towards the end, when they did get a divorce, I told my sister, get a divorce, fuck that guy. Don't let him threaten you with that dumbass shit. And my sister finally woke up and got rid of his dumb ass. And all our lives are better, and his life is going down the drain. He's getting worse and worse. I told my sister, you don't need that negative piece of shit. Get rid of him. I used to encourage it. Get rid of his ass. I even said it out loud when they were arguing. I'd be like, shut the fuck up before I come in there and beat the shit out of you for talking to my sister like you think you are. He used to get so mad because he couldn't do nothing to me anyway. So, and every time I see him on the road or see him somewhere in public, I give him the finger and tell him he's a pussy. I know I shouldn't, and I know it's kind of immature to do that, but I don't care. I want him to know that how much I hate him for what he does to his kids and his ex-wife and me. I kind of, intimidate him. You know, I don't think I hate anybody in this world more than that guy. I swear. I actually really hate him. I don't really hate too many people, but I definitely hate him, especially after what he's done to everybody. I hope he rots in hell. But Becca, this is wonderful news to hear that Abigail and Caden and you are okay. I'm glad that, number two didn't. I'm glad to know number one is taking care of Caden 50-50, and I'm glad that number two didn't leave and leave you stranded. I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm glad it all worked out at the end. And I'm glad you're here talking to me. And I always, wish that you come back online and do readings and stuff, but I know you have a difficult, situation. But I know everybody would love to see you again. And I'm sure we would all love to hang out with you, but I know you got your life and stuff. Hopefully one day you can get back to the YouTube streets. I would definitely be there all the time helping you for sure. Yeah, you will. It takes time, It takes time. Maybe one day when BD1 takes Caden for that week and Abigail's in nursery, you can have a chance to come on live. You have time on your hands, at least an hour or whatever. Yeah, it was cool, man. We had a lot of fun times, you know. It's kind of boring on here now. There's not that many people like. I still get readings and I still have a good time on here, but it's nothing like it was back in the day. It's getting more and more like, boring. It's getting like more of a, you know, it's getting more of a like a situation where people are like kind of pissed because there's a lot of readers out there that are full of shit. And then when they come to me, they hear the truth and they don't like it, so they go back to the bullshit, and that's their problem, not mine. You don't want to hear the truth, then don't come here then, because I'm gonna tell you like it is, and it's just the way it's gonna be. What you want me to do? Fucking lie to you? You know? So people want to hear them fairy tale stories from these other idiots, so they can go right over there. Oh, well, like care. I don't give a fuck. It don't bother me. Like I say from day one, like it's a choice you make to go to who you want to go to. I don't give a shit. I've been on here for almost 2 hours and I ain't even had a reading and I don't even care. I'm just, happy to be here and take my mind off of everything. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I'm about to talk about right now because, like, I've been through hell and back these past couple months and I'm not going to let that affect me. I have to keep going. I'm the one on here before everything happened to me. I was on here telling everybody, look, I know you've been through hell and I know you've been through deaths and I know so and so died, but like keep going. Just use the spiritual form of them to help you. Like, so I had to eat my own words and swallow them and say, hey, look, you tell everybody to be strong when people die. So now it's your turn, bro. And that's what I'm doing. Like I'm trying to show people like, even though I've been through a lot, I still come on here. I talk about it. Sometimes I cry when I get a chance. And it still hurts every day to lose my dad and my dog at the same time. It's fucked up. What do you want me to do? Come on here and fucking bitch and moan and cry about my life? No. I'm gonna show everybody that life goes on, but we could still have those people in a spiritual form to help us every day. you know. And one of the people I remember a lot is you. When you told me your mom gave birth to you and passed away, that shit eats me alive all the time. Like when I think about that shit, and then when I used to tap into like, your mom's spirit and see her, how happy she was, and your brother and shit like that. I always use you as an example sometimes to tell people, like I wouldn't say it's you, but I'll just say like, my friend, lost her mom, her brother, her sister raised her, she went through hell. She's still going through life. She's still going through bullshit. But that's why I use people like you as my motivation, because you've been through death and you've been through bullshit way before me. You're not even half my fucking age and you've been through more shit than I have, through deaths and things like that. You know what I mean? And then there's other people on here that have lost their parents before me, their significant others, so they're all been here for me, man. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd be fucked. I would, for sure. Because people in physical form here in Bermuda, they ain't nobody here really consulting with me or comforting me or telling me, hey, bro, keep your head up. Or, people that even my own siblings don't even give a fuck. And they know I was close with my dad and my dog. They don't care about me. They don't care about what I feel. A lot of people don't. But, I'm tough. Like, I can handle it because I have a different mentality of death. Because after your physical being is gone, you're still like got that spiritual form behind you. And I prove that to everybody. And, I see it with myself now, with my dad and my dog and my friends that have passed. You know how many friends of mine passed away last year and this year as well already? Tons of people I've known that have passed away. Another one of my like childhood friends passed away last week on a motorcycle accident. 51 years old, gone. When I saw his picture on Facebook, I was devastated. I was like, "Fuck me." Another guy I knew, like like what the fuck? It's fucking crazy. And then my friend committed suicide a couple months ago, man. I'm like, no way, man. And I just saw him before he did it too. It's like, fuck, why you do that to me for? It's like I always see people before they die, like in their physical form, and that's when it hurts even more. Like, uh, yeah, that's what happened. It's been happening a lot. Actually, YouTube put out a statement saying that they know that that's happening and bear with them. About 5 people have told me that, including you, that it says that. That's why I put it to 1 minute, because some people are like, hey, Mark, can you put it to 1 minute? Because it's making me wait and I'm a subscriber. Some people have unsubscribed and subscribed back and it still doesn't. So it's actually a default on their end. But they already said that they know that problem exists. I got the notification on my channel. They said, please do not contact us anymore about this situation. We're working on it. So obviously they're still working on it because it's still doing it. But yeah, ain't nothing changed on here. It's still bullshit, still glitches and retrograde all year round. And then 2 days ago, I clicked on an Instagram story and it played a Titanic song, or a song that was on the Titanic. And it played for 4 seconds before I closed it out because it was so fucking loud. It just like, it was weird. It just, how you click on people's stories and it has like, a song, and my volume was on. Do you know that they emailed me the next day and said that they have to block my content of that, they have to block my content until I fix it, or I can't get monetized for that live. And I wanted to say to them, if you think it's wrong, then just fucking edit it yourself. It's 4 seconds. You think that I have 100 people in here or something? I got like a couple people in here every day. You act like this is some fucking multi-million-dollar channel, and you're giving me $1 million every fucking month. Get over yourselves, man. That's a fucking bullshit ass fucking song. There ain't nobody from Titanic fucking movie gonna come over here and sue me for that shit. They don't care. You think they're watching Marky Mark's Terror every fucking day, you dumbass? They do some stupid ass shit, like emailing me talking about I gotta edit this song out of my live. Man, I didn't even know that shit was on there, man. I don't care about that shit. You can take the whole live and delete it if you want. I don't give a shit. I got like fucking almost 2,000 videos. You think I care about one little segment of some bullshit Titanic song? Come on, man. You guys gotta do better than that. Just edit it yourself. Fuck you getting me to do it for? So yeah, ain't nothing changed. It's still bullshit over here. Still a lot of dumb shit. The only thing positive that's been happening is I started my new DJ stuff, as you can see behind me. Since Diamond passed away, I built her a box, and then I took the box apart and used the wood to build a DJ table. And I got all my equipment over the Christmas holiday and treated myself. So now I have a DJ channel and I play music on there. I play music on here and on TikTok when I get a chance. Usually at nighttime, I'll go on for like about half an hour, 45 minutes and play some music just to get into the groove of things and get my mind off of all the bullshit. So that's a positive thing that I've been doing, trying to, get my mind off of things and keep myself busy. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's helped with my grief and dealing with my, bullshit that I've been dealing with, but it still hurts. It hurts to know that my dad's gone, my dog's gone, my friends are gone. I'm home alone now. It's fucking bullshit, man. I come home to an empty apartment, no dog. I go to my mom's house, see her cry all the time. My no dad. So it's difficult, man. It still hurts, but at the end of the day, you know. Okay, I got it now. Let me see something. You said subscribers mode. Yeah, see, that's fucking bullshit. I don't know why it does that. But you're not the only person though, and even YouTube said that they know. Oh my god. She's so freaking cute. Oh my god, I want to kiss those little cheeks. Babies are so like kissable. I remember my nephews, man. I hugged them and kissed them so freaking much. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, so freaking cute. Oh my god. I couldn't stop kissing my nephews when they were young, man. When they were like this, couple months old, oh my god. I'll be like hugging them and they would get fed up. And when I had my beard, like sometimes, and I kissed them, like, Uncle Mark, your beard pricked my face. You gotta shave. I'm like, okay, okay, I'll shave. And I'll just go kiss him again. But like, it used to be so funny when they used to do that shit. Oh my gosh, she's so cute, man. She's so cute. Oh my god. She looks so healthy though. Every time I see baby pics, I remember my nephews, man. I remember my nephews and when they were that age. They were so they were so freaking cute. That's nice. I'm glad she's got that energy. That's nice. She's got a good bit of hair now too. She's gonna get more and more beautiful every day. Then you have guys knocking on the door in a couple years time. Yeah, yeah. Damn Leos. Damn Leos. But they get along with, Air signs. Air and fire get along. I don't really like too many Leos. I call them Leos. But Leo women are very, they're tough. I know a lot of Leo women that are tough as fucks. I used to date one. I used to be in love with one for years. And then she turned from a Leo to a Leo. And she still is. Yeah, she will. You're a good mom and a good woman anyway, so she'll be fine. As long as she doesn't get corrupted by her peers. And she has a big brother, so her big brother will put her in her place. See? That's why it's always good for the daughter to come the second time after the son. Look, my mom got lucky. Look, my mom had boy, girl, boy, girl. And I just told a story on here the other day that I threatened both of my brother-in-laws before they married my sisters. And I said, let me tell you something. You're going to marry my sisters, but don't ever let me find out you put your hands on them because I will fuck you up. You understand? It'll be the end of your life if I hear you touch my sisters. And they both went red in the face and was like, okay, yeah, we guys won't do that. So you're fucking right, you won't. Let me find out you put your hands on my sister. I'll beat your ass. And they can't beat me anyway, so they know. I told them both before they married my sisters. Remember what you're getting yourself into. And they have two brothers. They have me and my older brother. And if I went to go get my older brother, we'll both beat your ass. Thank God they never did have any problems like that, But yeah, it's good to have an older brother. They'll protect you. Especially a tough older brother. That's a good thing. But I'm sure KK will protect her though. Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy to hear you. I'm happy to see the pictures, and I'm happy that you're doing okay and everything's, good and not bad. Oh man, I always wish for those times to come back. I wish my nephews were young again like that. Man, I have so many pictures of me and my nephews when they were babies. Tons of them. I send them to them now and say, look, I send them pictures and say, you better respect me. Look what I did for you when you were a little baby. Look, babysit your ass, wipe your little fucking ass, buy you all these damn toys and spoil you. I'm the best uncle in the fucking universe. I always like tease them and show them like pictures of me with them and stuff. They're like, yeah. I always tell them, don't you dare disrespect me. Beat your ass. It's like pics like this. See? He was about maybe 4 or 5 years old. His teeth were all jacked up. I used to call him Jabba Jaws. Say, where the fuck you get damn teeth from, boy? And they always want to dress up like me and be like me. And now he's bigger than me, taller than me, and double the age. But they always wanted to have, he's got my hat on, and he wanted to wear clothes just like me so he could be like his Uncle Mark. Pain in the ass. He even has an iPod, a eye thing in his, one of those earpiece thingies back then. When was this? This is in 2020. This is 6 years ago. He was 11 years old, 12 years old. I remember those sneakers too. I have them somewhere. Shit, that's probably the last time I wore them. Oh man, that's a good old days. I love when they're kids, when they're babies and stuff. They're so lovable. Any other time they're a fucking pain in the ass. Talk back, act tough, and I tell them sometimes. Let me tell you something. Don't fucking irritate me. Major asses. Oh good lord. All right, now I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go. I'm gonna go pick up my nephew from school in about a half an hour. But it was great seeing you, Becca. I wish you and the family all the love and happiness and health for this year. And I'll see you. Don't be a stranger. All right, see you later, guys. I'll be back later on. I gotta go pick up my nephew.